right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to 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 right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Bartertown! Oh my God, it's been a week already.
It has been a
And
week.
what a week it's been.
It's the holiday season.
Doopy doo.
It's still Christmas.
And dickory dock. That's why we're still singing Christmas songs.
It's still Christmas until at least January 1st, if not later.
I can't think of that song without it, like Andrew Dice Clay doing it. I don't know why. Well, not his voice, but like his.
It's like a Dean Martin.
It's just the
like,
words that come to mind
Italian.
that rhyme. It's just terrible, and I guess it's a childhood thing. Anyway, hi everybody. We are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles.
Come here.
I'm Justin.
I'm Penelope,
She's
and
the boss.
I'm trying to Selena the names. Don't forget.
Oh, right.
And I'm trying to get Tucker.
I was talking to Hal.
I'm trying to get Tucker to come over because he is like dying to be on screen.
Boopy doo.
You little scamp. What are you doing, you little scamp?
So we are a toy store here in southern New Jersey. We've been doing this live thing for over 4 years.
We are
coming on 5 years.
Dude, March 22nd.
March
will be our 5-year anniversary of doing Bartertowns.
That's ridiculous. There's people who aren't even 5 years old who watch this.
That's true.
That's very true, isn't it?
The dog is licking. Goodbye.
You've seen Tucker. Behind the counter is Selena Kermit, the production manager. She is back in full swing, which means we will have no issues with the stream
Smooth sailing
whatsoever.
The stream will not just stop 2 minutes in for no reason.
If any of you have dogs, say their names. I'll say hi to them.
Yeah.
Diesel! Diesel, what are you doing?
Tucker.
Come on, Diesel.
Why? Tucker, go sit in your little dog bed.
Chris Wild, long-time listener. First-time caller. That's not true. So, promise this is a claim sale. We got all kinds of vintage Star Wars goodness. We got some weird Donkey Kong stuff we just bought today.
Today, after over a week of checking out a insanely intense Donkey Kong collection, just Donkey Kong.
Just Donkey Kong.
Just Donkey Kong.
Just Donkey Kong.
We came to terms and purchased the collection.
And all from 95% from the 81, 82, 83.
Yeah.
Tuck.
Very early.
Yeah.
Very, very early Donkey Kong. So none of that Nintendo hogwash.
Well, no, Nintendo owned Donkey Kong, but not
know.
Nintendo NES system.
Yeah, I'm joking.
So Nintendo was a company.
Yeah.
It wasn't a household
Please tell me
name.
more, Justin.
Well, it just wasn't a console yet.
Yeah.
But they were making games for arcades.
Well, I mean, Nintendo started as a playing card company, if you want to go way back.
Early. Yeah, way back, way back.
It is Johnny, it is Bonkers Tucker.
Come
on, you gotta stay over here, buddy.
Johnny Lately, our boy Flounder, we actually have a collection of his we need to go through that might be coming up on a future Bartown.
There's some exciting stuff here.
There's some processing that's got to happen there.
Actually,
We are inundated with stuff.
Okay.
So anyway, this is a claim sale. The way this is going to work is we're going to show you an item
Wait, it's time for the cross.
with one of our many cameras. We will describe that item. When we're just done describing the item, we will say a price. The first person to type the word claim and the name of the item or something similar, as long as we know what you're talking about. You can misspell. I don't care how fast you type. It could say clem. I don't care.
Clams?
We just need to know that you want it.
Clam.
Gets it. We were all streaming from YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time.
Hopefully.
So all those comments next to my wife right there, she can wave, she can see, are all conglomerated together. Selena will see who gets first claim, and you will hear this.
Oh, hold
You're
on.
waves with the bell.
There's a lot of stuff up here.
You hear that? That means somebody has claimed it. We're supposed to shut up. Anything over $20 is free shipping in the U.S. Anything for our VIPs, we have a super secret VIP group we'll talk about in a second,
Not a secret.
is free shipping no matter what in the U.S. Our VIPs actually got to see some of this stuff early because there's a super secret VIP
I'm
group.
checking right now to make sure that I got all of our VIP pre-claims.
I know there was a complete Falcon up here
There
that is
was. gone
now.
It's back here now. A
Complete-
complete Falcon.
Trading ball, stickers,
Mine
beautiful.
doesn't even have the training ball.
Where was I? If you live overseas, even if you're a VIP, we have to charge you actual shipping just because it's the way it works, you know. Tucker's dying
Is
over
Tucker
there.
okay?
Tucker's fine.
Taking me out
if
of
the air's, it's a winter thing. if Tucker's dry, if the air's dry,
We
or
need to
Tucker
get him a
gets excited.
humidifier then, because he's hacking so loudly. He's probably louder than we are.
Yeah, there's one running in my house right at the moment, but that doesn't help because he's not there.
Free shipping over $20 in the United States. VIPs get free shipping domestically all the time, regardless of how much they spend or do not spend. Internationally, we do have to charge you exact shipping. That's just the nature of the beast. If you're in Canada, we have to do UPS because there's no USPS to Canada still.
They haven't sorted that out yet?
Because of the strike that's still going on, as far as I'm aware. If this is your first time on Bartertown, please let us know in the
have to
comments
fight.
because we love to single you out and give you a little round of applause for joining us. If it's your first time claiming, shoot us a message. Facebook is best, so we can open up communication channels. You can use any credit card, debit card, PayPal balance to pay. You don't need to have a PayPal account.
We'll address that if there is a new buyer. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments because there are some long time people here. Our VIP's been doing this for years. If you want to be a VIP, we'll put up the link. There's a lot more to it than just free shipping. You get 10% off here in the store or in our online shop.
Oh, no.
Okay, you get 10% off here
I
in the
never
store.
thought about that. Yeah,
Ugh.
sure, yes.
Our eBay doesn't count on eBay. You get to see this stuff first. We put a picture up. And
Sometimes VIPs see what's for sale before I do. Not
That's
kidding.
true.
Not kidding.
Yeah.
They always see it before I do.
So there's a lot of benefits, and it's an awesome group. Today was actually VIP Sunday. Hal stopped in. Alex stopped in.
Yeah.
Mike is in Tahiti, Jamaica
Brazil.
bobsled.
Brazil?
Mike
Someplace
and
tropical.
his lovely wife Trish
Someplace warmer than here.
are
I
spending
forget
the
why
new
I
year.
picked up my phone. I'm looking
But
at
anyway,
the-
hello VIPs. Jack, Kimsey's.
Just keep naming people.
I can't. Dave. There's so many.
Just go down.
I'll be remiss.
we
Farkas.
we should have had a Santa's
Faust.
list. Like a Santa's list.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That would have been
cool.
cute and check
Write
it
that
twice.
down for next year.
That
Rich
would be
Weiss.
cute. We need to do that.
Hal. Got a lot of
There's
VIPs.
so many.
Without further ado, do we just jump in here?
I guess so. There's still an outstanding question with a VIP on the Droid Factory.
I will show it. Is he watching here?
I have not seen his name yet.
Then
as far as I'm
let's
aware.
take a picture and send it to him.
I did.
Okay.
He specifically asked about the R2
And the sticker probably.
and the sticker.
Yeah.
Um,
It's pretty nice.
it is pretty nice,
Yeah.
but I don't want to try to sell it if he's interested.
Yeah. The
So,
Droid Factory
we'll tag him
is
one
all
more
about
time.
the freaking R2 that's in it. The three-legged R2, which is what they used to call me in high school.
Three-legged R2.
My childhood Droid Factory got scattered to the far winds. When I got my collection back relatively recently, there were only like 5 or 6 pieces left, but they were the 5 or 6 pieces I needed to make like a wheelchair for my original R2 who had lost a leg.
You were using a straw, a McDonald's straw to be specific, to give him a leg.
And yet it worked.
Our
It
friend,
worked fine.
the new superhero Farticus, is in the house.
That's
Yeah.
not
He
his name.
he blew in like a
Please don't make fun.
wind.
Don't make fun of people's names. It's not fun. It's not cool.
Who? John? John?
He's making a joke about Steve Farkas.
No, he's not. He's making a joke because I said, "Damn, our cameras didn't even go off when you dropped the thing on the side," and he's like, "I'm silent like a fart."
Yikes.
And they
I completely didn't get that.
well, it's because he's messaging me here. This is a
that
thing
would be
between
why.
John Roberts and
Oh,
I.
so it's an inside joke I'm not part of. I see.
That's correct.
Hello, Rob. It's nice to see you. Thank you for
Hey,
joining.
Rob.
Or just tune in. I'm letting Steve know that he should just tune in and see it in person. I just don't want to sell
We'll
it.
hold off for now.
Yeah, I don't want to send. Let's
Yeah,
not
well,
start.
we
with
don't have to
that.
start with that item.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with this.
I'm gonna put this off to the side.
Really
This
super
is
proud
a
up here.
vintage ESB complete.
We're jumping right in here.
But it's called a battle damaged X-wing. It actually, the wings work great. Look at that. They pop out. They stay open. That's pretty tough.
They have that very satisfying flick.
I can't get the electronics to work. Some people can clean it and maybe get it to work. But this one's complete,
But
and the wings stay open. This one is the same one, just with the battle damage stickers. It's missing 2 of the guns. It's missing the cockpit. But if you can somehow combine the 2 of these, the electronics work in this one. I think I took the batteries out. So one has wings that work. One has electronics that work. I'm selling them as a set because there are people out there that mash them.
is it not an interchangeable cockpit and guns?
It's all interchangeable, but I don't know. I don't think the wings extend on
Oh,
this
the
one.
wings. Okay, the wings don't work.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I tried them both. I thought-
Yeah, you know what it is? I don't know. I don't want to just have an incomplete one. I'd rather do
Yeah.
them both together.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
100 for the pair.
We've got $100 on both. Selena, go to camera 2 so we can zoom in on them.
I think it's going to be a little tall. That's why I
Well,
didn't.
if we sit them down, it won't be.
Wasn't that a Farpoint? Wasn't that a Far Side special at one point. A wish for wings that work. Opus the Penguin. When you said wings
Is
that
Opus
work.
from the Far Side?
Yeah. When you
Why
said.
did I not realize that?
Wait, no.
No, that's
No,
Trudeau,
that's
right?
yeah.
What you guys are talking about?
You've never heard of Opus the Penguin?
No.
Opus
Totally
was
out.
Right, Opus. He's a penguin. He's a cartoon penguin.
Oh,
Doesn't he have
oh.
Bill the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just making things up.
I don't think he's Far Side.
But A Wish for Wings That Work was an Opus the Penguin thing. He's not Far Side. I got my cartoons
Yeah.
crossed.
Alright. So we're looking at $100 on the set of 2.
Yeah.
If you put them together, they will form one fully functional,
That's
I
true.
believe.
Now, complete land speeder.
Ooh, what-
Gorgeous. Chrome is nice.
The chrome is nice.
All the stickers are there. Which, if you know Kenner Star Wars stickers, they're always missing. The
They just crumble off so easily.
trunk, whatever the heck this is, opens. The sticker's there.
So wait, if that's the trunk, does it have real
I don't know. The
a
windshield
real-
is nice.
It's like a
The
Volkswagen.
wheels retract
That's cool.
and work. It's a perfect land speeder.
The color of the
pretty.
bubbles good too.
The chrome is
windshield.
nice and chromy. It's not like
What do we got on that bad boy?
nasty looking. 35 is what this says.
Oh,
Is
jeez.
that right?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what you wrote here, unless you had a different one.
No.
All right.
MTV 7. I believe that's complete. It's missing a couple stickers, but it is what it is. $15, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it is also $15 because that's what I'm reading on this paper.
Vehicle Energizer Bunny. Vehicle Maintenance Energizer. It's just the thing.
no
It doesn't
bunny.
have the
There's no bunny.
wires or whatever it comes with it.
There's
It
no
comes with a
bunny.
bunch of shit.
It comes with hoses and stuff.
Yeah, $10.
It doesn't know where it's
It's
hosed.
like a
Just for-
Star
just
Wars
for what it
charging
is.
station.
It's only $10. It is a vehicle maintenance energizer,
This
and
one's
that
cool.
is to energize your vehicle maintenances.
This works. This is.
We have a claim on the land speeder, Ben Zabarkis.
Thank you, Ben.
Ben Z, nice to see you.
Good
in the
claim.
house, Ben.
That's a bang up deal for a very, very nice land speeder.
I am just keeping my eyes peeled in the group.
All right, ISP
Man,
6
that is nice.
complete. Again, doesn't have all its stickers, but it is nice and white and it works. The wings stay up and then go back down. And it's complete, nothing broken. It's a mini rig. It's actually cool they did a little shuttle like that. Did they ever make these mini rigs canon? Did they
Is
ever
that
put
the
them?
ISP6?
Yeah,
$30.
$30 for the ISP 6. Did they ever put these mini rigs in any of like the modern shows like Rebels or anything?
Were any of them in like any of the cartoons? Like, did they put them in any Ewoks or droids?
I don't know. Vintage speeder bike. It doesn't have its rear flaps, so but it's complete other. Wait, no, it's not.
Flaps.
I just realized it doesn't have the handles.
I know where my rear flaps are.
Schmuggies. You know what?
You've got no handles.
Since it's got no handles and no flaps, but it's still there, $10 if anybody wants it. I'm glad I checked that. I just realized. You can cross out the price I had on it.
Wow, you know what? I did that already. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you.
Jack. He's a toy collecting maniac.
What else is going on here?
Chicken Walker.
Chicken Walker.
Chicken Walker.
I don't think I put the ATST on there.
Does anybody call it a Chicken Walker?
Frank does.
You just did.
It kind of looks like a chicken walker.
Do any of you guys call them Chicken Walkers? Because I don't.
A lot of people do.
I never have.
It's got a lot of nice
I do
stickers.
like
So this is
TikTok
the thing
before.
with Kenner Star Wars. Stickers always dry and fall off.
They just get dry.
So the
They,
fact-
they literally just flake off like bad dandruff.
The fact that this has so many nice stickers inside is really good. It's
Sure.
missing the top canopy and the gun.
Canapé?
And the chest piece.
I think those are some canapes. Why don't I always come here hungry?
Did you write Chicken Walker on here?
I did not, but it stands.
It's an ATST.
ATST. I'm not going to put it on the roundabout because it's going to fall off.
Okay, that's fine. Would you like me to just gently hold it in my hand?
Gently hold me in your hand.
Yeah, it's being weird. You can't really see the top from there. Do you want me to take the thing away and just
This
leave
thing
it
was
in
not made to
Gonna
stand.
make him sit down.
Just. You want to lean it? Is that you want to do? Kind of lean it there.
Yeah. Just a terrible design. They're cool.
Buy this thing. It has a terrible design. It's fine.
From an artillery standpoint, I mean, it's got
How good
two
is that
very
look?
obvious.
I think that
weak
they're more
points.
dangerous militarily than AT-ATs are.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
they're very unstable on their legs, and they're easy to,
I mean, it might be.
wrap up and defeat, as we saw.
Yeah,
Only
it
if
might-
you're the Viet
It
Cong.
might be one of those things where they're slightly more stable while they're moving.
Lenny is here.
Lenny,
Hello,
what's up, Lenny?
$25 for that, just because it needs some pieces. That's a pretty good
It's got
deal.
a cool face when you look
All
at
right,
it.
this
dead
is
on
a
like
rarer
that.
piece.
Is that the Sears piece?
Yeah, it's missing some stickers and it needs its top cover. Now, I'd say battery cover, but this didn't have batteries. It's the troop transport, but it's the Sears version, the Imperial Cruiser.
Tara said it is like wrestling with a toddler. That is very true.
I wrestle toddlers. I win every time.
Keith said that the old ones actually stand better than the newer ones. I believe that, Keith.
This is an old one.
Did you just say that you win?
Every time I wrestle a toddler, I've won.
A toddler,
yeah, I'm like 100 to.
I was
nothing.
gonna say
Was it your toddler?
I'm 100 now with toddlers.
Yeah, and just random toddlers, or
Was it your
Whenever
toddler?
I see one,
just anytime you see a toddler?
right off top ropes.
You carry the ropes.
Well, they
with you?
catapult so well.
So the Imperial Cruiser, all the major pieces are there. It just doesn't have the orange cover that goes here.
Which you don't need.
No.
A guy could actually stand in there, and it's cooler than
And
it being
it's
closed.
missing some stickers,
Yeah.
and the two like harnesses, whatever the heck they
backpack
are that they
harness
wear.
things?
But the doors are there. It's got a lot of the stickers.
Yeah,
What do we got on that?
$50, and now
50.
so
Sears exclusive.
So this style vehicle they brought into Mandalorian, or was it Boba Fett? It was Mando, right?
Mandalorian.
The show.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I thought was really cool. They did a lot of things in that show that were
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. They made things canon
Yeah.
that weren't originally.
Yeah, because they just threw that together and were like, hey, it looks cool. Let's just bring some dudes in on this thing. It looks great. But in the show, they translated it and it looked
Actually,
really
the original version was like a more sloped front, and George Lucas didn't like that, so they had him redo it. But they've used the sloped front version now in different shows too. They've brought a lot of like the concept stuff.
So much concept stuff has come out and become a thing.
Yeah.
I kind of want one
Like,
of them. I'm not collecting vehicles though.
House
said it
Side
was-
was also in Rebels.
It was, yeah.
What am I thinking of? So there's like a little monster dude. It's the original concept art for Chewbacca. Guy has like giant eyes, like hairy looking weirdo.
Zeb.
They brought that into a real character, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Go to camera 1 real quick.
I love that stuff.
Oh!
I miss camera 3 in times like this.
Can you see that red dot?
I can't.
I
I'm
cannot.
literally in the same room.
Oh, there it is.
It'll probably look better.
It's
on camera
testy.
too. Is it?
Go to camera 2.
Now we can see it.
All right, there you go.
Red dot works. Complete.
That is cool.
Missing its not complete. Missing its battery cover, which you can just go find one on eBay.
Go find one.
But the all the stickers are there, like all the side stickers.
Yeah, which
Everyone is there.
That's
In good
always
shape, too.
they flake
Yeah.
off and just disappear, gone forever. Poof, into the atmosphere.
So what do we got on this top
Look
five?
at
You
this. They
got
really
80 bucks on it.
flake off.
The light works, which is kind of a big deal.
My Star Destroyer, every time I pick it up, another sticker like flakes off.
It's just the nature of the glue that they use.
Yeah.
That
Terrible.
they were not meant. I don't know if you guys
Hang on,
realize
I
this or
gotta
not,
really-
but
let me
these
switch
toys from the
cameras. I gotta really
70s were not
stupid
meant
view right
to last that long.
That's no moon.
Well, I mean,
You know, it's
40
annoying
years.
enough when you talk over me, but now you're just making noises over me when I'm trying to talk. That's not cool.
That's no moon.
Alright, I'm gonna check the group one more time. This is not I just want to refresh.
All that time you spent getting the chicken walker to stand up and you move it, and it stands up perfectly when you move it.
I did a little janking with the legs.
He janked the legs.
Gotcha.
The legs have been jankified.
Sweep the leg.
Jankification. I
So
love it.
this has got
Here,
to be the most white piece, Hoth piece I've literally ever seen, and I'm not just.
I
It's not
thought my
hyper,
Hoth
it's
piece
not
was
hyperbole.
ridiculously white.
And
That
I know
Hoth
the
piece
color
is
doesn't always
ridiculously
translate
white.
correctly on screen versus in person.
Well, the fact that it's so bright that it's like a giant
You
white
can't even see
blob,
it.
you can't even make it out.
That is so. It's let me go to camera 2. Maybe they can see it a little better on camera 2. Now that's not just our white balance being ridiculous. This is literally the whitest Hoth piece I've ever seen. And I've said this a few times because every time we get one in, it's the whitest one. This I've never seen a whiter piece.
It's whiter than mine.
That the color you are seeing on your screen is the actual color. That is not some
Rocky,
sort
hey.
of lip service.
Rocky!
Yeah, it's
The
very
only-
bright white.
The only thing that's even slightly yellow, and when I say slightly yellow, I mean a breath. There's a little knob right here that's maybe an eighth of a shade slightly less white than the rest of
I'm
the
in the same
entire
room
thing.
and I can't make it out.
You cannot.
I'm
it's-
what?
and
3
that's
feet
just
away?
my bizarre mutant eyeballs.
I'm what, 3 feet away from it and I can't tell.
This thing is so white, it's insane.
Hashtag
John, you're right.
Imperial Base
John said
Silver.
it's so white it dimmed the background. Like the auto adjust made the background dimmer.
So,
I've never seen a Hoth piece whiter than this, and
it's not
I
complete.
mean that genuinely.
It's pure-
it's missing the
Driven
two
snow.
Just in 2 little covers,
top
right?
covers that go on that thing. And that's it. There's not much to it, but it has all the stairs, has the gun, has the...
It's got all the important parts, which
No, I
is like
didn't-
the cool arch that you can
It's
blow
missing
up.
the two hard things.
I didn't notice that those two things were missing because they've been missing on mine for like ever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot they even are part of it
It
anymore.
doesn't look that impressive with me holding it perfectly flat and straight, but you
I've
guys
always
can get
loved the
idea.
bridge on that.
Dude, I
It was
just
one of the coolest pieces.
this playset is
iconic.
just awesome. It doesn't, like you said, it's simple. It doesn't look like much, but there's a lot to do. There's all kinds of buttons that make things explode. There's
And
a
I
gun,
love
there's
Hoth
all kinds of
anyway,
stuff.
which is odd because I absolutely abhor winter in every form.
Hoth is so cool.
And
Hoth is
yet,
my favorite
and
place
yet
to
Hoth is
start.
my favorite thing.
What do we have on this?
We've got $50 on the Imperial
50
attack
bucks.
base.
Worth
50
every
bucks.
penny.
You can easily go get. You don't even need the two pieces. Just have a guy popping out of it like he's getting blown up. It's totally fine. You know what I mean? I love this thing. We're not gonna dead. Huh? You got some figures?
We got a couple figures. Yeah.
Oh, we've got some Donkey Kong stuff.
Yeah, I gotta price it as we go.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna test the waters with this Donkey Kong.
yeah, I got all the vintage cups out because this stuff is super cool.
Let me have one. I'll drink some water out of it.
These have never
That'll
been
make it
used.
screen used.
Well,
This guy has been collecting Donkey Kong since Donkey Kong came out. You know what I mean? Like he got these in 81, 82,
so
83.
Is he our age or?
Yeah.
yeah. The first ever appearance of like Mario.
Yeah.
Is on the gumball machine that we got from him. That's why it's such a big piece. It's the first time that Mario was ever like put on anything.
Mario was visible as a character.
But other than in the game Donkey
As a
Kong.
piece of merchandise.
Gotcha.
It's the first
Wow,
time.
so it's the first Mario merchandise.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why it's a big
Yeah,
deal.
we got a gumball
Well,
machine
he
in a
wasn't
box
even
that's
star of
like
anything at that
$700.
point yet. He was just a background
He was
character.
just a background character in Donkey Kong. Yeah.
There's a guy who had a good PR rep. He
Oh,
made
he's
a
the
career.
background. He was the main character.
You know what I mean.
Well-
But the game isn't called Mario. The game's
No,
called,
That's
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
Like,
Donkey
I mean,
Kong.
You're
like,
just
that's what I
subdued.
mean.
Oh, I got
side,
you. Yeah,
side
you're just
character,
subdued.
one of the ensemble.
Unnamed. Well,
Yeah.
is he named? I think.
I'm not
He
sure.
may, I don't even know. That's how old it is. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But the point is, he's not the guy on
Yeah,
the
it's
cover.
not his game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. He's like a side character.
Yeah, he's not the. You're playing as him, I guess. Yes, but he's not.
He's
It's
on.
not called Super Mario.
And then there's a
Yeah.
Mario Brothers game that's not Super Mario Brothers. It's just Mario Brothers.
That was
Yeah.
the first one, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
And then Super Mario Brothers came out.
That's
Yeah.
about where I discovered it.
Yeah. Jumpman. Jack said he was Jumpman.
Oh yeah, he was.
I mean, that
he
suits
was
him.
Jumpman in Donkey Kong. He wasn't even Mario yet. That's crazy.
And he certainly didn't have a brother.
He definitely did not have a
Santo Luigi.
revolutionary brother.
Santo
You
Luigi.
need some help with that? You good? That's y'all got. All right, what are these figures we got here? What are all these little guys here?
Put something on the roundabout. It's empty. I don't
love
like
this
it. Oh, now we're cooking.
All right.
I got
We got an Ewok.
a complete
Is that
re-use.
Simply chirps? I can never keep them straight.
I don't know, $15. I'm blowing these out. I'm taking the prices
He's
off.
such a wonky looking dude.
Well, he has 3 eyes. It's not his fault.
I got a
Don't body
complete
shame.
low
I didn't say it
gray,
was a bad thing.
$20. I got a complete, not Stilgar, Dengar,
Dengar.
$15.
Low gray's color's nice. He's not yellowed that I
I
can see.
got a
is he?
complete,
Jumpman.
Klaatu. $20. He's got his little cape, whatever. I got a complete smiling Lando.
Oh, not to be confused with
With the teeth?
Scowling.
You can see his teethers. $25.
I love that a single dab of white paint completely changes his
Made it a
entire
whole
demeanor.
thing, yeah.
Complete
I don't
He's
have
like,
the
yeah,
teeth.
girl.
I don't have the
Complete
teeth for Lando.
IG-88. $30.
I always loved his weapon when I was a kid, his rifle.
And a dark green Yoda with a brown snake. That's a big deal. No,
Dark green.
That is a
well,
big deal,
whatever he is,
actually.
he's the right one for the brown snake. No cane.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's the piece I'm missing.
$120.
My Yoda's missing a cane.
There's 2 re's there. They're the same price.
One's an incomplete reuse. He's like $5. He doesn't have a gun.
Incomplete re's, $5.
Was
Yeah,
it
then
Boss
there's
or IG-88 had the 2 weapons? I think it was IG-88.
It was IG-88,
That's
and
what
they
I thought.
actually brought that into Mandalorian. When their IG character appears, he's got
That's
both.
right, I remember that.
He's got both guns, which I thought was really cool. Another cool nod to the toys. Squidhead, what's going on with him?
I don't know. He doesn't have his. He's $6. He has his
Squiddy
cape.
is $6. He's got his cape.
No gun and no
gun,
girdle,
no
belt,
skirt,
whatever the heck he had. Skirt,
and
yeah.
skirt and belt. I don't think it's a girdle. I mean, I don't want to
I mean,
judge
it's
it.
kind of a tunic sort of thing.
I just thought it was like a belt skirt kind of thing, right?
Like
a,
Fatu's wearing?
yeah, it's sort of like a
I
loincloth.
always called that like a tunic.
This looks to me like a set.
Dude, is this lenticular?
That yoke is
Yes.
awesome.
Is this the same one?
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's the same one. How cool is
Stop
this?
keeping stuff.
Is it the same one though?
In the name of collectors everywhere, I say stop keeping stuff.
Are you
I
sure?
am a
It might not be
collector.
the same one.
That's
Penelope.
fair.
There might be a variant going on there.
I'm seeing if there's anything different, and so far I am seeing no differences between them. Except the cut is a little different. Like, it looks like this one was trimmed a little shorter than this one.
You killed at those find the differences puzzles even
Well, then
when
we
you
can
were
keep
little.
one.
I don't need to keep one. I just love lenticular shit. It's just such a, what is the word? It's a gimmick. It's such a gimmick.
Yeah.
I love gimmicks.
Now, what do you consider lenticular? Only when you tilt it does it change if it's lenticular?
Yes, that's
Okay.
specifically, that's the nature of
Okay. So my
that-
Freezy Freakies wouldn't have been lenticular by that definition.
Freezy Freakies are just color change.
They were temperature color change, and
Yeah,
I
they were
was obsessed with
temperature.
them. They were the first experience I had with anything that changed at all, really.
Fun
They got
fact.
dates on them?
Fun fact about Freezy Freakies. Hit that like button. Okay, Ed. Yeah, we will. Fun fact about Freezy Freakies. Larry Hama did some of the artwork, some of the
I
design
wonder if he did my monster gloves.
for the original, some of the original Freezy Freakies. I don't know which ones.
The next time you talk to him, ask him.
I will.
1982. They're both 1982.
There's no date on this.
I love how casually I just say that.
Oh,
Like,
wait,
the
wait,
next time you
hold on.
talk to him.
I mean, I could text him right now, but I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to do it on the air.
1982 Nintendo. This has a Lewis $2.99 price tag on the
Does
bottom.
that one have say 1982? I want to just make sure they're exactly the
That
same.
is unused.
1982, man.
Oh,
That was
they're
such a
all
good year for
unused.
toys.
Yep, 1982.
All right.
So the only difference between these two is that the actual, this is like a piece of paper inside the plastic sandwich. It's been cut
Oh, that was so
slightly
common.
differently.
Do you want to keep one?
I don't need to.
They were.
All right. So $25 each on the lenticular
And this one's not
Donkey Kong
lenticular.
mugs.
That was pretty common. The cups design that
Those
had
are
the
so cool.
had the paper in them.
I'm gonna show them all.
They didn't.
What
They
years
didn't
now?
hold up well to being washed.
Lens.
There was always like a
Oh yeah, you need to
tiny.
wash it by hand
Yeah, there
very
was
carefully.
even then. After a while, there was always like a tiny seam, and water would seep in,
1982
and
Nintendo of
it
America.
just would get
And
weird.
Mario's on that, right?
Yes, Jump Man is on here.
Donkey
He's in his
Kong.
quintessential outfit as well. Dude, check out
Are
this.
the two colors identical? Because they look different on the camera. The logos, the words of the Donkey Kong logo,
Dude,
Oh
cute
no!
photos.
the colors of the letters.
So it's lenticular.
Oh, okay,
It's
that's
yellow
why.
and orange.
All right, that's why.
So some of them,
Okay,
if
I
you
got
look,
you.
it goes
I got
from
you.
yellow to
I got
red.
you.
See?
That's why I was seeing them different.
I
'cause of
love
the
this
angle.
crap. I just love and you can see if you look really carefully, the lines
So these are all
is what makes them lenticular.
vintage, but like beautiful new.
This is
They're-
unused.
The
Yeah.
Donkey
This one
Kong,
still has a price tag on the bottom.
the Donkey Kong game itself, like in the arcades when I was a kid, I was ass at it.
Man,
Like
that
I was
is so cool.
terrible.
I love that. You
I
can even
barely-
see as I move it.
I
it's
barely ever
changing.
played it because you only have a few quarters. You want to play something you're good at that's going to last a while. So
All right, this one's not lenticular. It's still $25.
I'm gonna put it Mario side out so you guys can see that. Look how cute he is. I
Mario.
love
I mean, if
it.
you have a gamer room, this is the kind of stuff. I love weird stuff like this.
Me too.
I prefer the weird stuff because I'm not gonna sit here and say I've seen everything, but like, how many action figures? You know,
Yeah.
I've seen 3,000
Yeah.
Ryu's. He's cool, but a Ryu's notebook interests me more than a Ryu's himself. Sorry, Ryu's.
Yeah,
Right here.
I like things that I didn't see in the stores when I was a kid because your parents took you shopping, you went straight to the toy section and looked at what was there.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I looked at for like most of the late '70s, early '80s. I
Oh,
looked
that's
at
a
every
set, right?
I looked at every
Make sure
toy
it's all the
section
same
there
make, because
was.
the one I'm seeing sold.
I'm not grabbing them both.
And if there was something really cool that I never saw as a kid, you knew what your friends had. You
Is
just
these Deca? Was Deca a thing yet?
Yeah, Deca set.
Yeah.
$20 to beat the D&D arcade game.
Look how freaking
I
nice
get that.
it
If I'd
is.
had that kind of money as a kid, I would have been right
No
there.
scratches on the logos, like not used.
Yep, that's how it was. Hal, one at a time. Sorry, I'm just having a big side
82.
conversation.
For what? Just the bowl?
No, for that set of 4 on
Yeah.
bids.
It's a cup, a mug, a
Yeah.
bowl, and a plate, right?
Yep.
What's the difference between a cup and a mug size?
Handle and no handle.
What year are they?
82.
Oh, you mean cup? I'm thinking like teacup.
I feel like this is a mug,
Okay.
This is really more of a glass, but it's
That's-
not made of glass.
yeah,
But I would call this a cup.
when you said cup, I was thinking teacup versus mug.
Yeah, maybe my nomenclature is wrong there, but I feel like something with no handle is a cup,
No, I just made an assumption.
and something with a handle is a mug. But that's
Yeah,
just.
I would have called it a glass too, but it's not glass, so that would have made it weird.
All right, here's a deal. I'm selling them all together.
Oh, let's put it
Ooh,
up there.
I was gonna say, toss them on the roundabout. Let's see what we got.
I'm not taking this out of its plastic. This thing is.
I'm fussy.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
I'm fussy because I haven't seen them yet, and I can't see them very
I
well
haven't
from
even
where I
seen
am.
We
this
just
stuff
bought
yet.
this
We
collection
literally
today.
just bought this collection today.
I saw the box it was in, but
Pricing as we're going.
I looked at the boxes the other week when I was in here and thought vaguely about attempting to root and
So let me get an easel.
then decided
Just
it was a
one.
bad
I
idea.
don't want to go crazy.
I can give you an easel, I think. Please hold your call. It's very important to us.
Oh, look, there's a double of the
Thank you.
block.
A retro arcade, they're both
Are they-
adults.
are they
Okay,
available?
Hal, yeah, I would definitely be down
Yeah.
for that today.
All right. So
As a
we've
kid
got-
or as an adult, if I had $20 to dump into
Let's
an
do it like-
arcade
let's do
game
it
to
like
beat
a
it, it would be
thing.
Gauntlet.
What are you doing? You doing like a thing? What are you doing like a thing?
Making it look like a set.
I was about to literally do that.
It would be Gauntlet.
I love the art. So she's not Princess Peach, obviously.
Is she an ancestor of Princess Peach?
I
Alright,
think she
Justin,
might
I'm moving
be.
your orange shoes. I can't see over them.
All right, there's a brand new vintage 1982
Look-
Deca set.
Look at Mario. I love
Cup, mug, bowl,
I'm still
plate.
fussing with your husband's
Cup,
footwear.
mug, bowl, and plate.
They don't get nicer.
What's the block?
$60. It don't get
rock,
nicer.
Rock
Oh,
bottom
that's
crazy.
gorgeous. Wow, look at that.
They're brand new.
Look
They
how
never
white
been
they are.
used. Listen, this gentleman who owned this stuff, he only bought the best. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
Everything. Most
And
of
he
the stuff is
must have
sealed. Everything is
Took
really nice.
very good care of
He
it.
took very good care of all of the stuff.
Like,
Um,
you can tell when something's just been stored and when it's been attended storage, if that makes any
Yes.
sense. Like, someone checks
this
on
stuff
it.
was obviously kept in climate-controlled environments. Nothing is
Yep.
warped.
And
Nothing is
some-
weird.
And to have someone checking on it to make sure, like, a box hasn't collapsed or anything like that.
So it's funny. He wanted his tubs back, which is of course totally fine. We had no problem with it. We always joked that we could open a tub store when we retire because of all the tubs that people end up leaving with us.
Guys, go look up Deca Donkey Kong on eBay and see what you can buy this stuff for.
He had the good tubs, the stuff that we buy for our own personal storage. He had the good tubs.
Keith
Keith
said
said
that's
it's go find one,
yeah.
A lot of stuff in this gentleman's
There-
collection was go find.
Oh, there's a lot of go find one.
Yeah.
You can find this not as a set individually, and it's 50, 40.
For each piece, wow.
$50 for a plate.
I don't even think the plate's up
A
right now.
plate that old in that condition?
Greg
Really?
is shocked that he never made it in today. Greg, we're also shocked he never made it in. It's fine. We would have liked to see you.
Sarcasm
VIP.
detector.
Yeah, there's no mug or bowl. There's no bowl or plate up right now. There's mugs.
Wow.
55 for the mug, 40 for the
Getting
cup.
hungry.
That's, I mean, I feel like that's a little excessive.
Well, I always look at sold.
Of course.
I had the hiccups. Sorry.
I don't know if these are vintage. They don't feel like they're
Let me
vintage.
see. It looks vintage. 1981, dude. How
You
much
hear
more
me
vintage
making
do you
like
want?
weird hiccuping
Wow,
sounds?
so these are porcelain. Who made these? I can't read. Genuine
Howzo. This is
England.
England.
This is weird, man. This is
Overseas
Spell
overseas
Hausa?
stuff interests me too, just because
H.
it's
it
not
might be
from
Hanzo. It's
my
hard for me to
land.
tell. It's
Hattori
either,
Hanzo?
it's either Hanzo or Hauzo or Hauze.
Look at your phone and zoom it in.
My eyes are good enough. It's rubbed. It's not rubbed off.
Okay,
It
I was
wasn't
gonna say
printed.
mine
It
are
wasn't
not,
printed
so
well.
I do that all the time with the zooming in on the phone thing.
And the bottom is unreadable. Look at that. What does yours look like? Yeah, I can't even read mine. It's so.
These look like they're the same with a different color Donkey Kong word.
Oh yeah, the ink is just different. This one's redder. So if I didn't know how well this collection had been kept, I would think that this one was sun faded. But because of the way the blue, the yellow, and the brown are fine, I think that this just got printed with pink or something instead of red. They're identical otherwise.
That's weird.
1981, and these are also like vintage Nintendo things.
The bright
This
white.
one is also much lighter.
The bright
than
white has
this
also
Used.
made the
sold for 30.
background dark. Your chihuahua's snoring, by the way.
This one is like thicker than the other one. It's weird. And the color is odd. This one's strange. There's something about it that's weird to me. Yeah, Hauzo, Hauzo, Hauze. You could try. It's not like a brand name. It looks like a signature, like someone did the art or something.
Grindley looks like a word that they're calling it.
Yep, that's what it says on the bottom here. Grindley, England. This one's weird. This one's like extra thick or something. You can see how you can't really see the words on the bottom.
Grindley, asking now 45 used.
This is brand new. This mug has never been used. This one looks like it might have been a pencil cup. This is weird. This one's weird. I mean that in the best way possible, but there's something up with it.
I'll do 30 each on these. On those.
On the porcelain mugs?
This one, listen, this one's weird and different. I wouldn't. We need to look into this. It's like thicker. Do you see how much thicker it is than this one?
Okay.
It's considerably heavier, and the color is like pinkish instead of red. There's something up with this. It's odd.
And this one. What's that say?
It says Donkey Kong, starring.
Is it 1981?
Yes, 1981 in Nintendo of America. Donkey Kong, starring the brave carpenter. He was not yet a plumber. He was a carpenter.
Oh, wow.
Mario, the brave carpenter. He's saying fight. The beautiful girl,
Who's not yet.
who's saying help. And then Mr. Donkey Kong, who the only thing he has to say is snort. On the side.
That's what Tucker says.
I was going to say, it's what Tucker's saying right now.
This one also says house, Hauze.
Not on eBay. None.
House.
It's obviously also Grindley though, based on the bottom.
Can we see him?
Dude, look at Mario, the brave carpenter. I love that. The beautiful girl. She's Princess Peach-ish, but she's much more like Edie's Bombshell.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Princess Peach with a Betty Boop skin.
And then Mr. Donkey Kong himself saying snort.
Mr. Donkey Kong.
Mr. Donkey Kong.
I thought that was your embellishment.
No.
Okay, wow. It literally says Mr. Donkey Kong.
It
That's
does say
wild.
Mr. Donkey Kong on there. I love that.
I'm just going to shoot in the wind with that one. $50.
It's wild.
Just go find it. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff's going to go on eBay up for auction. I believe. It would look great in a case.
I mean, maybe we keep one or two mugs or something, and the rest of it. I have no problem. Listen, I'll keep one mug, we'll put it in the museum, or we'll stick it in the store, or
Or
whatever.
red dot it.
Or red dot it, and the rest can go online. That's cool. This is, again, it's got to be Edie's, just based on the way it looks.
Glass mug. We're killing it with the Donkey Kong mugs.
1981. Well, I mean, everybody who watches this show specifically tunes in just to see Donkey Kong, so, like, of course, this stuff is flying off the
I love that you
shelves.
never know what we're going to have going on here.
I do love that we never know what we're... Listen, even we don't even know
That's
what
an
we're going to
81
have.
glass mug.
Yes. I would call this, it's almost like a Stein.
Yeah.
It's Steinish. It's definitely a heavy
Definitely
serious mug.
stylish.
So,
Is it this one?
yes. If it's not that one exactly, it's very similar.
Sold for 40 plus 8 shipping.
This is Farpoint behind the scenes, gang. This is how
We're
they
just
do what they
hanging out
do.
and talking about
Glass
Donkey
beer
Kong.
stein. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's definitely...
Pauline is the princess. Or whatever
Princess
she is.
Pauline, alright. There you go. There's the Donkey Kong.
Alright, so
Stein.
the stein you can drink your beer out of.
I
Donkey
mean,
Kong
you
beer.
can drink anything you want out of it. Root beer.
$40.
Root beer would be just fine. I guess
There's
I should
something
be
cool about
writing
root
this
beer
down,
in a tall mug.
There are none up. The only one I could find sold for 40. So I could ask what I want, but I'm not going to.
right? No, I'd like to, I don't want to be buried with my ashes in a Donkey Kong mug. I'm fine with letting them go.
Did Farkas get back to us yet?
I was actually just gonna check. Whenever I say Farkas, I think of Skyrim.
I think of Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist. It was a 90s PC game
No, he has
that I
not.
enjoyed
he has not
tremendously.
replied. He has not replied.
Well, I mean, that
Near
sucks.
complete droid factory. Why don't you just do it? Things are not exactly flying off the shelf, so I don't necessarily.
Yeah, I don't want to just do something out of the, Slurpee.
I like the
83
Slurpee mug.
Slurpee.
Let me see this.
Oh, I loved it when Slurpees would come with like plastic cups.
1981, Nintendo of America.
I thought it said
Donkey Kong.
3 on the thing, though.
So it says 1981 on the side. Here it says the Southland Corporation 1983 series Slurpee Video Cup.
Video cup.
It's Donkey Kong, right?
Donkey Kong. It's that same image of him throwing the barrel and poor Pauline. Donkey Kong video game. Help, help, cries the beautiful maiden as Donkey Kong drags her to the top of the structural beams. Now Mario, TM, must risk his life and limb dodging fireballs, beams, and barrels to rescue his love and score points. So I guess in 1981 he wasn't Mario yet. I love that. I love weird stuff. I love mugs specifically, but any weird stuff is cool for me.
Sold 24 plus 8 shipping. $20.
I love it. Slurpee video cup. How cool is that? The art is just awesome. I love it.
I was going to say, I like the early art.
I love it.
Wow, there's a whole video game lot of Slurpee cups.
All different video games?
For all different games?
What are the
Yeah.
other ones?
Oh, wow.
You got Pac-Man.
Is it from the 83?
Turbo.
Is it from the 83 Slurpee line?
Galaxian.
Galaxian? Okay.
Frogger.
Mm-hmm.
Frogger was one
Burger
of my favorites.
Time. Donkey Kong Jr. Hubert.
Donkey Kong Jr. came out.
And Galaga.
Jason, these are claims. Flat out claims. We ship anything over $20 for free here in the United States.
Yeah, we don't do the bid thing. It gets too stressful and
I
hectic.
can't.
Hard to track.
Ain't nobody got time
Yep.
for that. I can't.
We
handle
pretty
it.
much price everything below, below what?
Below fair market value.
Yeah,
in my-
that's
in
it.
my
For
estimation.
below fair market value.
Yeah.
We price things to sell.
Yeah.
The only thing that's stressful is here is like to be the first one to claim. What else?
We got this droid factory.
Farkas. I don't want to, the
I don't wanna
VIP has
put-
its privileges.
It does, but it's also 40 minutes after the start of the stream, so you know.
How
it doesn't have
How timely did you answer his original question?
I could have been slightly more timely.
I'm not calling you out. I mean, I'm just...
Dave Orkin.
I answered,
Man, there's
I
people
answered it
tuning in.
within. I answered it within 15 minutes. Of
Okay,
asking.
I'm just using it as a logical thing. Like I was doing some work and I called a customer at 4 o'clock, knowing that I was leaving by 4:30 at the absolute latest, and the customer didn't call back yet. So I'm like, okay, well, did I give him enough time? 15 minutes is
we
a
go
fair.
live at 5. Typically, claims
Hey, Dave.
are over at 5.
Thanks for the shirts. I just got done like wrapping them. I messed up though. I should have wrapped them differently.
I don't think you messed up.
Dave, old friend, made my band shirts for me for our tour coming up. I folded them in half like this
Go to camera 1.
and rolled them, and I thought, you know what, that's going to leave a line in the
Okay, I
design.
switched.
I don't think.
So I'm going to pull them all open and fold them so that the sleeves are in like this, and roll them across so that the design doesn't get a crease in it.
It's still going to get a crease in it. It's actually going to get more creases in it because you're going to be rolling it, and then they're all going to be squished flat. So it's going to get a crease everywhere it's squished flat.
Can you guys run through the bowl plate plastic mug prices for Jason?
Sure, Jason.
Let's see how many of them I remember because I don't think I wrote them down.
All right. Well, I know this. I know that you wrote them down.
I wrote down some of them.
Cool.
Yeah. Whatever.
I love the whatever.
Selena,
My
go back to
favorite.
camera 2.
I will go back to camera 2.
All right. I remember these were 25 each, so lenticulars.
Yeah, so we've got, specifically, we have 1981 lenticular mugs. Those were $25 each. We have
First of
2
all,
those.
Every one of these mugs is unused, like new from 81, 82, 83.
Yeah,
This is all
these
original Donkey Kong / Mario stuff.
These things aren't beat. They haven't been
So
through
these are the
dishwashers.
lenticular mugs. They're freaking clean and gorgeous.
They are very pretty.
Never been like washed. You know what I mean? Like never.
Still have price tag.
Right.
One still has a price tag on the bottom. They are $25 each. If you're interested in making a claim, just say claim and let us know what you're trying to claim.
Please
Yeah,
be
you got to say
sli-
claim and the name of the item.
Please be slightly specific. If you just say mug,
This
probably
one's the
gonna
same
say-
type of mug. It's not lenticular.
It's not lenticular. It has different art.
Yep. It's got Mario before he's Mario. Jump Boy.
He's just
Jump
the
Man.
carpenter.
Jumpy guy.
Also
And the-
$25
And
on
the,
that
the
one.
flailing
Yep.
princess near the flame. That's pretty funny.
I love it.
We got the British mugs.
Those are not plastic. The-
No, what did I say on the one? Do you remember?
I think you were saying 30 or
I think I said
40.
50 on this one because it was like a weird rare one I couldn't find anywhere.
On which one?
The one that says fight with the carpenter
Did you
name.
say that 50 or 50 on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think these were 25 each. No, actually, you were like, we shouldn't do this one because it's
we
weird.
shouldn't do the weird one, or it should be more.
Oh yeah, the pink. Even her dress is pink instead of red.
Listen, if I didn't know how well this collection was taken care of, I would think it was sun faded, but there's nothing else
No way.
faded. There's no way. It's a completely different color.
Yeah.
And if you feel it, it's actually heavier than the other one.
You know, it's just the ink got. Because even Mario's
All of the ink is pink instead of red.
All the ink is pink instead of red.
All
That's
of the
exactly
red
right.
ink is pink.
So it's a variant, basically.
It is variant. But if you feel the actual mug itself, it's heavier. I think you said 30, 25 or 30 on that.
Glass Stein.
The Stein was 40.
40 on this beautiful, no scratches. It's amazing the shape these things are in from being 40 years old. I mean,
So
more than 40 years old.
The glass is specifically, like anybody who's ever had a McDonald's glass with Garfield, or like the Peanuts glasses, or the Burger King glasses, Star Wars Burger King glasses, God forbid you put them in a dishwasher. They're done. 2 times in a dishwasher and they're literally done. Even hand washing them though, over time, it just comes off. It just rubs
These
off.
have been owned by a collector forever.
They are gorgeous.
So this is a
unused, beautiful.
what was the plastic set?
The Slurpee?
No, the
Oh, the
set. Deca.
Set of 4 Deca. We've
Yeah.
got a plate, a bowl, a cup, and a mug.
Yep.
$60 on the set.
60 for this
They
Deca
are,
set.
They are absolutely gorgeous. They are unused, untouched by human hands.
And then the Slurpee mug.
Slurpee mug. I didn't write down the Slurpee mug. That's the only one I didn't get.
I think I said 20.
I think you said 25, or either 20 or 25.
Slurpee mug. And this is just a plastic 7-Eleven.
I love it. I love it. I love this stuff. I also love the 7-Eleven, the Marvel, the Heroes. They did Marvel and DC.
Oh
didn't they?
yeah, they did them both. They're
Yeah,
super cool. That's
I
a
love
highly
those.
collectible.
I love them.
Finding them in this condition is insane. Nobody, because
impossible.
everybody used them.
Yeah, you got it and you used it. And
I
then
used
you
the hell out of
threw it
anything I had like that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Drank out of it every time it was clean.
drinking out of cups.
I don't know. You know, tag a
Donkey Kong
Donkey,
friend.
Donkey Kong friend, because if you go back and watch this video, it's going to be on YouTube, sitting there, and rewatch it and contact us, and we still have this stuff. We'll sell it to you for the prices we said.
Yeah.
This stuff's going to be hitting our online.
It's going on eBay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry. There
up
are
on
3
Friday.
tubs of rare vintage
Insane.
mint
Sealed,
Donkey Kong.
Sealed board games. Cereal.
sealed in television
Don't eat
games.
cereal.
Sealed in television games.
Just a cereal box
Plush.
with cereal in it.
There's no
Okay.
cereal in it?
No.
Oh.
Insane plush.
I wanted to eat the cereal. I want to do a live stream where I eat cereal.
You
Don't
can
eat
pretend
cereal.
You can put something in it and make it look like it is.
No, that's just cheating.
Banks.
The
A
gumball machine.
swing.
So the gumball machine is really cool. A swing.
Look behind you. Look at that thing.
What kind of swing?
And find it. Yeah, pick that up. Go find it. No, that's a ring.
I'm more
That
interested in
isn't a
this.
swing.
Wow, it's a gumball ring.
Yeah.
It's a
And
crappy.
it's still
It's
got
a
its
crappy
bubble.
metal Donkey Kong gumball ring. I love it.
Yep.
Back
It's
then,
so
the price
dumb, I
on it was
love it.
probably a nickel. Okay, Jason McKee would like to claim the Deca set.
Thank you,
Jason,
Jay.
that is. Listen, if you took the time to check that out.
Yeah, I
on
hope you
eBay,
looked
you
at
know
it.
that's a deal.
Because that's a bang-up deal together. I hope you looked at them individually. You can't even find the plate in the bowl right now, especially in that condition. So thank
That
you.
is awesome. I love this. I love
Look
it.
at the swing. I
You
want you to
gonna
look at the swing. The swing's crazy. There's stuff here we don't know what the heck we're going to price it at because it's just like there's no comps. There's nothing. That is
Donkey
a
Kong swing seat.
yep.
10-foot long, weather-resistant polypropylene rope. 12-inch
Polypropylene.
plastic, weather-resistant seat. The idea is that you just
I
tie
know,
a
you
knot
tie
in
it.
rope and then
Like-
And then sit the seat on it, then hang it from a tree branch.
heavy-duty plated metal hardware. Hang anywhere, indoors or outdoors.
Yipes.
Quick and easy assembly. This is amazing. I love this.
Still in its
Love
original
this.
bag.
This is
Unsealed.
From what year?
Unsealed.
It
Unopened.
says 81. They really went hard.
It's made of the same material that they make big wheels out of.
Yeah, it's like almost like blow molded, right?
I don't know if it's ABS, like what kind of plastic it is.
Yeah.
Blow mold's too
It's
chintzy.
too light,
Yeah,
too
yeah.
light. Assembly instructions. Tie double knot on end of rope as shown. Fasten free end of rope to metal hardware as
Now-
illustrated.
I'm sure that
I
someone
love
has
this
one of
video.
those swings beat to hell somewhere sitting out in the yard.
Oh, it trashed.
But with that bag sealed with
It's
its...
a monkey face you're sitting on.
I know.
I've done that before.
Dave J. Bailey's watching from sunny Florida. Hello,
Oh,
Dave.
Merry Christmas,
I love
Dave.
that.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
so that's amazing.
Who bought the...
Jason. Jason, I recognize Jason's name. He's
Oh, good.
claimed from us before.
Awesome. I was just going to give
I
him
checked to
the
make sure
thing.
too.
All right.
Jason, thank you for your claim. This is an awesome set. Let me pull it down for him. I love it.
While you're doing that, I've been waiting to find an opening to sneak this in. UL got a dog.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
he adopted her a few weeks ago. Came pre-named Khaleesi, and they kept the name.
Somebody was a Game of Thrones
Somebody
fan.
like Game of
Husky
Thrones, yeah.
Palm mix.
Oh,
Interesting.
wow.
That's a very interesting mix.
It's gonna be an energetic dog.
Dude, these are
It is.
so pretty, man.
I know.
It's so pretty.
So nice. The colors are vibrant.
Something else
So
around
often
that time
this
I
stuff
wanted to
is
get
yellow
into.
and
Almost
cracked
Of course.
and nasty. They're beautiful. I love Mario. He's got this like villain mustache.
He's Italian.
Stop.
It's Italian Mario.
No. I love that.
I'm not going to go through any more of the
This was just surface level stuff. We
yeah,
decided to
I
throw
was like,
out.
all right, let's tease with some Donkey
Yeah.
Kong. I think next week's going to go heavy on the Donkey Kong.
Are we gonna go heavy next week? On Donkey Kong? Or are we just gonna put it right on? Or we're gonna go heavy and then stop.
Is anybody interested in a 99% complete droid factory? The only thing missing in this droid factory is a few of the little white pegs. There's a 3-legged R2 with his sticker. It's very nice. His chrome is good. It's got the box is uncut. The blueprints are beautiful.
No, it's got a hole.
Oh, the POP's cut out. I didn't realize
it's got
that.
a hole in the bottom. It displays the front. Displays absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
There is some masking tape on this side, and the POP is cut out
Yeah,
here.
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
My
I
droid
realized that.
factory got obliterated.
We had 200 on it.
It's a beautiful piece.
Other than 180,
There were so many
just
pieces.
because that
to the,
POP's cut out. I didn't realize it was.
there were so many pieces to the droid factory.
Oh my
too.
god. I just completed ours for the museum.
Oh really? Wow.
So I
Mine-
did.
It even
find
has the orange hoses.
How
Mine
many
got
pegs were
scattered
missing?
so far.
There are 16 pegs
Yeah.
altogether.
How many were
I
missing
don't
on here?
remember.
Because there was one inside R2's head.
Alright, so there's one less missing.
My droid factory might have 2 pegs
I
left.
think it needs another 10 or so.
Oh, here's Steve. He'd like to see the R2.
Oh,
Steve,
sure.
I did send a picture. I'm
Check
glad,
your
I'm
messages.
Glad. I did send you a picture in the VIP group, but I'll be happy to bring this out for you. Let's see.
What a crazy set this is.
It's not there.
I wish there were cameras prevalent like there are now back then, just for the reason for I would love to see what kids back then made with that.
Alright, I'm going to show you R2's sticker first. Which is really the whole kit and
His
caboodle.
head with the peg stuck in it.
The kit and the caboodle.
Oh yeah, you can use a...
I got it.
The pair of
Cool, so
tweezers
there's
or
another
something.
peg.
Yeah. I just
Alright.
had it, and then I was afraid I was going to drop it and pushed it back in.
Sticker is complete. Not ripped.
Oh wow, that is gorgeous.
It's got a little bit of yellowing right there. You can see the white.
On
into
that
the
long
yellow.
bar.
Just a little bit. But it's not ripped in any way. Stickers there.
There you go. Keep going. Steve, I replied to you in the VIP group, but we're showing it to you live right now, so you don't even need to bother.
Doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Don't forget the all-important third leg.
He's known for that.
Always the most important.
Put his head on. UL never got Star Wars figures when he was a kid new. He'd have to either trade other kids for them or buy them with lunch money
So I
and
need
just not eat at school that day.
need a
That was
peg
my
to
main
put
source of
head on.
income when I
You need a
needed
peg?
something saving my lunch money.
Yeah, just put his head on with.
Is that how it went together?
Yeah.
I did not know this. Alright. Well, let me give you the one that was jammed in there. That's probably why it was jammed in there.
What was?
The peg. You need a peg to put his head on.
Oh, that's probably why it was in there then.
That's probably why it was in there, yeah.
Makes sense. What's the matter, Tucker? Don't tell me you have to go out. You just went out on the way in.
Justin was whistling, and
Oh.
he can't get to Justin because I deliberately blocked him
Oh,
off.
that's why
And
he's
Justin's
talking.
being a jerk, making
I was doing
R2D2
R2D2
noises.
How about Tucky have a dog treat for his trouble? Here you go, buddy.
All
Dog
right,
treat for your
make
trouble.
that. Make sure he can see that sticker well.
Well, I already showed the
Steve-
sticker.
Yes. Well, I just want to make sure Steve saw it. Steve, the sticker is also all in one piece. No rips, no tears. Maybe a little yellow, but nothing serious.
I love the brightness of the blue. No nicks or anything.
You know,
The head is in great shape.
just a little bit of fading, it looks like, or just not good paint on the front.
It is not
There.
focusing. If you get too close, it cannot focus.
But really, the chrome and the blue is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice. And Steve, we actually dropped it to 180. If
Yeah,
you're
I didn't realize
interested.
the POP was cut
The
out.
POP is cut out of the bottom of the box. Other than that, especially the front of the box is really nice. So Steve gets first dibs because he's a VIP. Puffer pass, Steve, if anybody else is interested.
If Steve passes, then it goes open to the group.
Perks of the VIP status.
Listen.
And there are stickers on all that stuff, too.
There's tons, and there's even... So
I have it right here. This is all extra stickers.
Yeah, and the sticker sheets are in here, too.
Yeah,
wow.
the sticker sheets there.
Yeah.
The blueprints are there. The instructions there. It actually has instructions and blueprints.
Yeah, it's really cool. Lots of pieces.
Yep. And even a brochure. Actually, 2 brochures.
There are brochures in there as well. Steve, just let us know so we can puffer pass to the next person
Gil.
who might be interested.
Gil's a Star Wars guy. I think Gil came over from the commissary.
We were drinking out of cups.
I think.
Is that R2 or his Temu cousin? It's definitely R2.
That's R2. Man, that's actually, honestly, it's a lot of people's favorite R2 because it's the only vintage Kenner R2 you can get with 3 legs.
Third leg, yeah. The very important third leg.
Yep. It's tough.
The very important third leg.
I wish they made it more, they made more astromech versions. Because you can, there's only one. No, but like
They're not,
with the
it's
round bodies.
Yeah.
You know, you can do all kinds of weird machine things in there.
Yeah.
But you can't build an R5 or, you know, any more astromechs.
Yeah, they didn't, so it's not like the droid factory down in Disney now where you can go and like make
There
all
are
those
extra
really-
legs where you can do different legs on them and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Chris, I'm not sure why Dreamcasts were so popular this season. We do not have a Dreamcast in stock, and you're probably literally the 3rd or 4th person to ask in the last month if we have a Dreamcast. Nope, not currently. When they come in, they tend to go right back out again.
Wow.
All that. I mean, listen, it's a hot thing. It's awesome. Peace. I think Steve may have fallen asleep at the wheel.
I'm good at camera 1.
Can we go to camera 1? Go to camera 1. We're being boring on camera 2. Although I like how close and tight in it is. It has the orange hoses. It's 100% complete except for the pegs. Right?
So wait a second. I think there's supposed to be 3 orange hoses. There are 2.
Let's see. Orange hoses right here.
Yeah. I think there's supposed to be 3. I actually asked about that in one of the groups.
It's not in the blueprints?
The hoses aren't even shown in the
Not even
blueprints.
showing the blueprints.
Right.
Chris said it's the tennis game on it. The Dreamcast makes it popular.
Huh.
Steve's gonna claim.
2 orange hoses, uncut.
Steve, this is a great poll. Thank you for your claim. I'm going to look at the blueprints real quick.
Let me show these to Steve. Go to camera 2.
Man, they just go... I love the blueprints are actually blue.
There's 2 of them right there.
Where's your hose at? Hoses at?
This just shows you how to make all kinds of little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, the other sheet is the checklist of what's there.
And it doesn't even mention hoses.
No.
I remember the last time we went through one of these.
But what it does mention and what is there are the original axles, which are 2 little skinny pieces of metal that you wouldn't even think.
You wouldn't
I
even
lost
think.
them like the week I got it.
Yeah, they don't look like they're toys.
Oh, hydraulic tubing.
Oh,
But
is that all it says? Is hydraulic
It just says
tubing?
hydraulic tubing, and there's
Yeah.
one little thing.
It doesn't say.
Steve, that is a great poll. Let me write that
Thanks,
down.
Steve.
He got a bell ring, right?
He did?
Okay. I'm so wrapped up with Android parts. I love this because you can just make your own thing. Like, I love it. I think it's so cool.
Like I said, I used it for. I used the remaining parts, the few remaining parts I had of mine, probably about 6 years ago to make my original R2 a little wheelchair.
Andrew is watching. Andrew, nice to see you. Dreamcast is his favorite system ever. Gil finally got a modded Sega Dreamcast.
Ooh.
I'm going to write Steve's claim down before I forget and put all the stuff back in the box.
Who else chimed in just then?
What is my favorite game system? I mean, I play on my PC more than anything. I really love my Nintendo 3DS.
I just hooked up my Xbox X last night to a disastrous.
Yeah, that was fun. That went well.
What happened?
It won't work.
So, okay, that's not entirely true. I knew I was getting Justin an Xbox Series X for Christmas, and I wanted to get him Baldur's Gate 3, just so he had a game to start with. I loved Baldur's Gate 3. I know he'll love it, so I wanted to get it for him. But I didn't want to just get a digital download. I wanted an actual game he could open on Christmas and say, hey, I have the game, like, a thing. I didn't want to give him a piece of paper that says, here is your digital code. I wanted it to be an actual gift. Now, I don't know if any of you have bought a new game anytime in the last 5 years, but apparently that's, like, not a thing. You cannot go to a store and buy a video game anymore. You download them or you don't own them. So I tried to just buy the regular version. There is no such thing. So I had to get him the deluxe collector's version, which is fine because I love the game. So even if he doesn't like it, at least it's a cool game. So I would appreciate it at least. So I had to mail away all the way to Ireland to get this thing.
Oh, wow.
I get the game. It's actually 4 discs. It's not just like 1 disc and it downloads. It's an actual install on 4 discs. It takes 2 hours to get through 3 discs. Between disc 3 and 4, I put in disc 4. I hit go. Installation failed. Installation failed. Installation failed.
Rocky had a couple questions. First, he asked about 3-legged R2s.
Yeah.
Nope. They're the minifigure, the 3 3/4. The only one you can get is the Droid Factory. The other ones, original Centroscope and Droids version and pop-up lightsaber are all just regular 2-leg R2s. Basically made the same molds with different heads. And the new Xbox Rock is called the Xbox X.
There's a Series X, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. The difference between the two is that the S does not have a physical drive. You cannot put a disc in it. He specifically wanted the X so he could put discs in it.
That's fair.
And I put a disc in it, and I don't think the disc drive is broken. I think if anything, we need to reboot it and do some stuff, or the disc itself is not good.
Hey Oscar, we got vintage Star Wars today, and some Donkey Kong fun stuff. If you're interested in any of that, we'll go through it for you.
I'm desperately trying to get this back in the box. Let's see if I
Who
can
said
get it.
Space Harrier is an exercise in infuriation?
We were talking about the Sega. Andrew CZ did, and I agree. We were talking about the Genesis.
I cannot get this back in the box. I took it out and put it back in twice. I can't get it back in the box
I
this
did a
time.
good job putting it in.
So you did, and I put it back in one time, just fine. I cannot get it back in the
Just,
box.
I'll put it
So
together.
I'm gonna let my husband take care of that.
Hal mentioned that his favorite system was the Sega Genesis, and I started talking about ours. Back then I thought the games were hard for the Genesis, and of course I can't mention that without bringing up Space Harrier. Space Harrier was Penelope's game. I was ass at it.
I was terrible at it.
So hard.
I was terrible at Space Harrier, but I absolutely loved getting in, because the arcade version we had was one that moved. You get in, get ready, and then
Space Harrier frustrated me. It pissed me off.
It moved on Master System?
no, it moved in the arcade.
Yes. Yeah, you
Yeah.
wrote it in the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried playing it.
Gil wants to see the cups again. Let's,
All
I
right,
guess
let's
we're over the
be
cups
drinking
again.
out of cups.
It's hard.
Let's start with the lenticulars. Dude, these are all from like 81, 82.
Let me switch cameras.
They're all vintage,
Unused.
unused.
Gorgeous
Can
condition.
you stop spinning it, please?
Stop talking.
Sure.
You want another dog treat?
It's all
Don't
you,
be
bud.
Don't be snarky.
All right. So these are two of the same. They're lenticular. So they
They can see
They
it.
do this
they
thing.
can see
You
it
can
turning
see
as
it.
you turn the.
Yeah, as you turn it, it actually
Oh, that's
changes.
funny. That's cool. It's like a
Yeah.
special effects on
It is, yeah. I love the technology of lenticular stuff is so awesome and weird. I love it. The lenticular mugs, again, unused. One of them still has the price tag on the bottom. $25 on the lenticular mugs. Next to them is one that is very similar but not lenticular. Go to the third one there. Also $25, not lenticular but just as cool as the other two. It's got Mario on it, which I really
Yeah.
love.
So this counts as early Mario as well.
Very early.
This is very early Nintendo Mario collectibles, and
Yeah.
that's why they do money. So I think we had 25 on each of
He was
these.
barely
25,
even
yeah.
Mario then, if he was even named.
He was the what do they call him? The carpenter?
I think there was
The hero carpenter?
I think this was 25 as well. This is a vintage 81
Stop.
like
Okay.
porcelain mug from England.
Galtney, I think you said they were.
Yeah, something.
Very cool.
This is a beer stein from 80, I don't know, 1 or 2.
They all say 81, but they're
Beautiful,
81, 82.
insanely gorgeous condition.
$40.
40 on the stein. This is a double. That was from
from the Decca.
From the Decca.
Did we
This is
price that one?
no, it's $25.
Okay,
That's a Decca unused plastic cup,
that is so nice.
The barrels are cool.
I love that.
and then this is a vintage Slurpee video game cup. Donkey Kong. What is that picture? Oh, okay, yeah.
We've got $20 on the Slurpee.
$20 on the Slurpee cup, just because the condition is insane. Go find any of these in this condition. They are all unused,
Brand new, beautiful.
basically brand new
Yeah.
from 45 years.
So to quickly answer Oscar's question, they range from 20 all the way up to 40. I think is that the most expensive one we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is
There was a Decca set that sold.
which Jason got. That's a great.
Great deal.
Again, Jason, great pull on that. It was really cool. What is Tucker up to? Go to camera 3 real quick.
He's got a bigger bed than usual.
He
so
heard
he's
his name.
doing like weird rolling
He
around.
heard his name being called, and he was like, "What?"
When nobody's looking,
Me?
every now and then he just rolls around like a weirdo.
What's he doing in there?
We have a claim. Let me get back to the right screen.
All right.
Veronica, I'm guessing you mean this one. Let me know exactly which one.
Turn it so
Mario's
she's
on a bunch of
phone
them.
indicating.
I'm guessing that you mean this one, Veronica.
The one that has him as like the focus.
He's primarily on the front of that one. Let me know, just to be more specific, so I don't give you the wrong mug.
Yeah, tell us the color. If it's like the red mug or the.
Well, 3 of them are red.
I know.
We didn't-
She didn't say lenticular.
We didn't make it easy. Okay.
That helps.
So
Thank
that's
you.
the non-lenticular
Veronica.
regular mug, and then it's for Veronica.
I'll pull it so it doesn't get confusing.
I was just gonna say that.
That's so cool. It's just so cool. The art is even like cheesy. Like, why is Mario dating this perfectly? She's a perfectly normal-looking woman.
He's
I'm
Italian.
I'm gonna jump back up to camera
What does
1.
that have to do with
He
anything?
does what he wants.
He what?
He's Italian.
Oh, please don't elaborate.
He's Italian. He does what he wants.
He's Italian.
Are
Of
you?
course she's into him.
I mean, I love that everything is on fire.
He's Etruscan.
I love that everything is on fire, and she's literally sitting there going, "Oh." I love it.
Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
Veronica, that is awesome. That's what's cool about this stuff, because even if you're not into Donkey Kong, a lot of this is like the first appearance of Mario kind of stuff, so it's like really cool.
And like
even
you can
if
be
you're not.
you can be
I
pretty
said
certain
that
no one's gonna have
If
it.
we had
I
a
love the
video game
mustache.
room, this stuff would be the stuff that I like more
I
than the video
mean, my
game.
life is a
Perfect.
video gamer. Let's be
It's
honest
true.
here. Gil would like one of the red Donkey Kong cups.
Alright, so that's a lenticular, I believe. They're both gorgeous and new. Oh no!
One of them has a price tag on the bottom. Since he claimed first, let's give him that one.
$2.99 from Lewis.
I don't know what a Lewis is. We never had
Must
Lewis's
be a
around
store
here.
from some region.
Thank you, Gil. That is, dude. I love lenticular, and the art is like it's so cheesy. Like it's line art. She's like literally
I
like.
feel like we had some sort
love
of
it.
big cup that was lenticular when we were kids, like a big
The
plastic
thing
cup. but I can't think what it
about
was.
this kind of stuff is,
It's so cheesy.
it really never lasted.
No,
Because
it
we
was.
It never
used
did.
it.
It's really so ephemera is meant normally to refer to paper products, but I think a lot of this stuff was meant. You were meant to use this 3 times
This
and
collection
then
is
broke it.
full of it. There are sealed vintage sticker sheets you're
Wow.
going to die over.
I'm not gonna die. I'll be fine.
Um,
Don't let me keep any of this crap, please.
I mean,
Do not let me keep any of it. We don't need.
you don't want the other
Don't need.
lenticular cup?
I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
he didn't ask if you needed it.
I'm drinking out of cups. I am trying to be very good. So he teases me all the time that I collect collections. My wife collects everything. Blah blah blah.
Is it
blah.
teasing?
Telling you that for
It
years
is teasing.
too. You collect
yes,
collections.
It's teasing.
Is it teasing?
And I'm trying to really. I really don't collect everything. I'm trying to downsize and be focused. I barely collect My Little Ponies anymore. I mean, they're still there, but I really have not actively purchased anything.
Yeah, you have your primary collection.
Oh, that's not true. I just got a 35mm trailer from the My Little Pony movie for my collection,
Yeah.
so it's really. How can I
Yeah.
say no? It was only like $30.
Okay, put the shovel down. You're digging the hole.
When it comes up, I can't say it was literally like $30 for a vintage 35mm My Little Pony the movie trailer, starring Danny DeVito.
As My Little Pony.
No, he was the bad guy. He was like a small.
Wow, I
monster.
just-
Do you know
I
that
got a
Danny
visual
DeVito was
that I'm
originally, they
never-
originally wanted Danny DeVito for the role of Sala in Indiana Jones?
Yes, I
I've
believe
just got a
that
visual
entirely.
of Danny DeVito dressed as My Little Pony that I'm never going to be able to unsee.
It's not that far off. I could totally see it. I think that would have been very. It's already problematic that they just cast a British guy
Yeah, brown
as,
face. Yeah.
as a Middle
Yeah.
Eastern gentleman. Danny DeVito would have been even worse.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't look Middle Eastern.
Even a little bit?
At least John Rhys Davies can kind of like get a
Well,
tan and
Ben
fake
Kingsley.
Be a little bit swarthy.
it. Ben Kingsley.
He nailed it. All right.
Boy.
Now we're just in the weeds. We're in
So-
the weeds.
So.
What?
This Friday.
Go get a flyer.
This Friday.
Go get a flyer. Listen, we are inviting all of you to Justin's birthday party. Go get a flyer. The Anchor Rock Club in Atlantic City, New Jersey, this Friday, starting at 8 p.m.
7 p.m.
I
7
work until
p.m.
7. Make it 8.
Starting at 7 p.m. This Friday, January 3rd, is my husband's 50th birthday.
Selena, 7 is doors. Bands go on it.
He
Okay.
wants everyone to come and help him celebrate his 50th birthday in style. Where are you? Where did you go?
He's stomping around. What was I going to say?
Did you get the did you have the big thing? The big thing.
The
You know the thing
poster.
that the dude made? The big thing?
They'll be able to see
Oh,
it
I got
better.
that.
They could see that way better. So then you go
Oh,
to
yeah.
go to
I'm getting
camera
there. Give
2.
it a second. I don't like to change until it's ready.
I will make it even more ready. Check out the cute artwork that I did.
Oh, in your face.
50 Years of Justin. For those of you that are not in the know, that is the Disgusting Justin Garbage Pail Kid. That is an actual Garbage Pail Kid. Can you believe it? My husband is a Garbage Pail Kid.
It's ridiculous and cute.
It's like I saw
Should I
this
go
at
to
10
camera-
years old and was
should I
like,
jump to camera
Yeah,
one?
go to camera 1.
it's like I saw it when I was 10 years old and was like, yeah,
I
yeah,
was
I'm going that
This
way.
is my
Thank you.
destiny.
Yep,
Yeah.
The fact that its name is Justin
it's crazy.
blows my mind.
Had a motorcycle, black curly hair, tattoos, jeans, boots. It must have affected me somehow.
It did. It definitely did.
Um,
So there are going to be 3+ bands playing, including Justin's band. Silas is going to be there.
Blue
if-
Meanie's gonna be hanging
Listen, no
out.
matter what kind
Oh,
of
there you
music
go.
you're into, there's going to be a like 80s, 90s cover band there. If you're really not into music, or
Metal
music.
though, like
Metal. I mean, metal, rock and roll metal.
Yep.
There's going to be an alt country guy there doing like acoustic. Is he doing acoustic?
Yeah.
Doing acoustic stuff. See, that one was folded in half, and it's fine.
But look at the line down the middle.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
He's
no, it's not.
obsessing. It's fine.
It's not.
Andrew thinks that it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You becoming disgusting Justin.
I guess.
Could've been.
And then finally, Solace will be going on as the headliner, Justin's band. Our MC is going to be the Blue Meanie, Brian Heffron, ECW, WCW wrestler,
WWF.
WWF, whatever. I don't know all these letters. ABC
WWF
wrestler.
before it was pandas.
Yeah, before it was Pandas. It's
Not
going to be a
that
great
there's anything
time.
wrong with
My
pandas.
husband is turning 50. You only do that once.
Yeah, I want you all to come. It's my Viking funeral.
He doesn't believe he's going to make it to 60, so that means that this has got to be the big one.
I don't know about the, yeah. I
You
mean,
keep saying it's your Viking
if you'd
funeral.
have
You
asked-
said
I mean it's my Viking funeral because like I'm not gonna want to party anywhere after this.
But if it's your Viking funeral, that means I get to set you on fire at the end,
Okay, that'll
I
be a party.
mean,
Be interesting.
right? That's what I hear.
Everybody bring their fire extinguishers.
Wow, that's what I hear. Listen, it's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of people there. The Anchor Rock Club is a fantastic venue. It's really cool. I love it.
that's not the one where you had the other one, is it?
No.
Yeah. No, wait, what?
She's talking about.
We went there and did a show.
No,
Okay.
she's talking
I'm
about.
talking
our
about the wedding party.
Oh no,
The-
that was the Boneyard. I don't think is the Boneyard
Okay.
even a thing anymore.
No.
Did the Boneyard have a place for bands?
Yeah,
It
Scott
had a,
played
it
there
had a whole
times.
stage.
We were on stage doing karaoke.
Yeah, but that was like a karaoke stage.
Yeah, it had a
It had
place
the
for
whole-
bands.
it had
Silas
a-
played there
it
with
had
us.
a-
Anchor
constantly.
Rock Club is it's a proper full size venue.
Okay.
It's
How's
awesome.
parking?
There's a big parking lot right across the
There's
street.
a big parking lot right across the street, according to Justin. Andrew said that 50 is awesome. It's when he restarted his life. Are you going to restart your life at 50?
Yep.
Are you going to divorce me and get a hot new young wife who looks like the girl from Mario?
That's
I
not a
have a
restart.
hot
That's
young
a midlife
wife.
crisis.
I literally argued with a guy today who told me that I wasn't old enough to have played D&D in the 80s. And I'm thinking, like, he's trying to insult me by saying I'm young, but at the same time, he is backhandedly, like, giving me a compliment by saying that I don't look old enough to have played
I'm
D&D
trying to
in
think
the
when you
80s.
started playing D&D. Yeah, it would have been the 80s.
Mid-80s.
Yeah.
The first time I distinctly remember actually playing D&D, I was 7.
Yeah.
We didn't play seriously. I
Yeah.
was just like
Yeah.
my character
I was-
sheet.
I was 14 when I started. That would have been 85.
Yeah. But he would just kept every every comeback that this guy had for me was that I wasn't old enough. I wasn't there. And I'm like, listen, I might have only been 8 years old, dude, but I was there.
Yeah, like what are you supposed to you supposed to show from your ID or
I was
something?
there, Gandalf.
Yeah, 3,000 years ago, I was there in the beginning.
All right,
Not that age means that you don't know. I don't know. Whatever. It's silly.
I'm good.
Thank you for the compliment. I do look young for my age.
Thank you all for the claims. Thank you VIPs for hanging out.
We will be sending you invoices shortly. You can again pay with any debit card, credit card, whatever else. You know, PayPal balance, gold bullion. As Hal
Have a
Hal suggested.
safe,
Safe and fun.
happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We for the most part had a great 2024. I think.
We talked about this earlier today. So in 2024, listen, years are come and go. Okay, it can be hard. But this year we got to see a total eclipse of the sun. We got to see the Northern Lights. I got a wood grain D&D wood grain box set, even though I'm not old enough to have played it.
You're not old enough to play the wood game.
If I bought it in 1985, I am.
Went to New Orleans.
We went to New Orleans for my birthday, which was great. It's something I always wanted to do. We got to do. Gil, we're also glad that you came in. Thank you so much. Keith said Happy New Year.
Everybody have a safe, awesome New Year with your families.
If you're gonna drink, please be responsible and make sure you have a designated driver.
And just be careful out there.
Just be careful. That's it. That's all I got.
See you in 2025, right?
Yeah. Yes.
See you on the 2nd, the day before my birthday.
Wait,
no.
What?
No. See you the day after my birthday on the 4th.
2 days after.
2 days after.
What? My birthday's 3rd, Friday night.
It's a Friday.
2 days after, yeah. So we do this on Sundays,
We do this
don't
on
we?
Sundays, yes.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be smarter when I'm 50.
Bye.
Bye.